Victor looked Owen up and down, then laughed. Not a kind laugh. He turned to the whole table and said,
"Who brought the waiter?"
Nobody corrected him. Claire felt her face go hot. Owen just picked up his water glass and said nothing. This was her sister Stephanie's wedding dinner. Private room, candlelit tables, guests dressed in suits that cost more than most people's rent. Claire had brought Owen. Plain white shirt, no watch, no stories about money. He didn't look like he belonged, and Victor made sure everyone knew it. Victor was the groom's uncle, rich, loud about it, and used to owning every room he walked into. He waited until the appetizers arrived, then leaned back in his chair and smiled at Claire.
"A woman like you should be sitting at a better table than this."
He still didn't look at Owen when he said it. He spent the next hour talking about his yacht, his properties, his flights to Europe. He poured wine for Claire. He never once refilled Owen's glass. Then Claire stood up quietly, excused herself, and walked out to the hallway. Owen didn't follow. He just watched her go. The table went still. Victor stood up and followed her out. In the hallway, he got straight to the point.
"Leave him. I can open doors for you that he doesn't even know exist."
Claire looked at him for a long moment. No panic, no hesitation.
He never needed doors like yours. And neither do I.
She walked back inside and sat down next to Owen. Victor returned to his seat, said nothing. Then the groom quietly slid his phone across the table to his uncle. A Forbes profile, a photo, Owen Harlow, founder of Harlow Capital, net worth $380 million. Victor looked up slowly. Owen was cutting his food, completely unbothered, like none of this had ever been a competition worth entering. The color drained from the groom's face because he realized his own uncle had just made a fool of himself in front of the one man in the room who could buy the entire building. Victor didn't speak for the rest of the night. The man who had never once been quiet at a dinner table sat in total silence, while Owen quietly picked up the check for the entire room without telling a single person. Some people spend their whole lives judging the cover. They never find out what's inside because they stopped looking too soon. If this story hit different, share it with someone who needs to hear it today.